Hey guys, welcome to Messed Up Bun but Makeup Done. I'm Tatiana, and as you can tell, I do not have a messed up bun today. I actually did my hair because I had some events that I needed to go to this weekend. So I thought I'd also share this because, as you can see, this is a recruitment ready video. And definitely for recruitment, you need to be recruitment ready, which means hair done, nails done, makeup done, all that needs to be done. So today it's just going to be talking about a few tips, plus there will be a look included, this one. I chose to go with just a nice natural / neutral look. If you want, depending on your outfit of the day, you can definitely change up the lips, definitely change up the color on the edge over here, change, the color underneath as well on the lower lash line. You can definitely do that as well. So this is pretty much the look that I will be showing you guys. Plus, I just have a couple tips to mention for being recruitment ready. Recruitment ready means makeup needs to be done, hair needs to be done, and of course nails need to be done as well. As far as hair, you either want to curl it or you want to leave it straight like my hair, and especially have it down. You don't want it up unless you do like a half up, half down kind of thing like this. That would be nice as well. And if you do have any hair accessories, make sure that they're not so like out there, and like make sure that they do match your accessories and your outfit. So that's something else to keep in mind. As far as nails, I don't have mine done, so I'm not going to show you my nails. But as far as having your nails done, make sure it's like either a nice clear coat or a nice like light pink or a French tip. I feel like those are a nice like natural kind of nails, and it actually, it's really classy and a really nice thing to have as far as your nails. So yeah. Now as far as your face, like I said, all neutral face that I have on now. As far as makeup, you definitely want your eyeliner done, your mascara, you want to have mascara on, a nice light, like a nude, natural eyeshadow if you don't want a lot of heavy eyeshadow on. You don't necessarily need to do your eyebrows, just make sure they are nice and trimmed and not like all bushy and stuff. As far as your face, you do want to have at least some coverage, some foundation on. I will be explaining those a little later. A little blush at least. Don't necessarily need to have like a bronzer and stuff that I did today. And you definitely want to set all that with a powder on your face. Like I said, I will be explaining all that later in the video. And I know this video is long, and I'm sorry to have to put you guys through all this, but I do have a lot to say and a lot to do as far as showing you how to be recruitment ready. So I feel like it couldn't all be done in like 5 minutes. So if you guys are interested in learning how to become recruitment ready for recruitment, please keep on watching, and let's get started. Alright, so as you can see, I put my hair back because I'm gonna put everything on my face and I don't want anything to get in my hair. But I wanted to mention a few things before I actually start doing my makeup. I'm not going to be showing you how I put on my foundation or how I do my eyebrows or anything, but I will mention the products that I use and just any other tips that I recommend for recruitment. So as far as tips, I would say primers are very essential since you will be out there all day, most likely in the hot sun because it will be towards the end of summertime. I suggest using primers, face primers, eye primer, any primer you got, you need it. So as far as face primers, I will be using the Porefessional by Benefit. Looks just like this. It is perfect for your face because it leaves your foundation looking matte and a nice soft matte finish, and it also leaves your skin really silky smooth and hides your pores, so definitely recommend this. As far as eye primers, I suggest Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I also heard that the Too Faced Shadow Insurance is pretty good as well. Or if you want just like a matte color to match your eyes for your eye primer, also Painterly Paint Pot by MAC is a good one too. It's just like a nude color. It can go over your eyes. Can't really see it because it is nude. And then the other ones I believe are like a clear. So, and I think that as far as the eyeshadow primer potion for Urban Decay, they have other colors too, as far as, you know, to put on your eyes. So definitely recommend that. Also, when applying your foundation, you do want to put a powder over it just to set the foundation itself. You don't just want to wear powder. Powder doesn't really cover up anything. It's really the foundation that does all the work, that covers up your face and stuff. Also, if you're not comfortable with like using foundation, you can also use like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer as well. So I believe those have like SPF in it, so that when you are out in the sun, you do have a little coverage for the sun, and SPF is involved. So I recommend that as well. But the foundation I'm using is also a foundation and has SPF in it. So I'm using the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. It is a 3-in-1, so it has primer, it is a foundation, and also a concealer. I still put concealer with it. I still use, you know, primer with it, just to make sure that everything still stays on. But as far as using it as a, you know, all three of them, it is great. So there's that. Also, for my eyebrows, what I will be doing, I will be using half of my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. It's just like a waxy kind of tinted wax for your eyebrows, and then also a light powder for your eyebrows as well. And I will also be using my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. It is a pencil on one side and a little brush on the other. So definitely recommend these products. This one was only like $3 or so. This one, the pencil was a little more expensive because it is like a higher brand product. So, but you can always color your eyebrows in with a regular color pencil, like an eyeliner pencil, and then just get like a little regular spoolie brush. You can get it from e.l.f. too. Their brushes are they range from like $1 to $6, I believe. So e.l.f. is pretty good if you're trying to look for more drugstore products. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, put on my foundation and my concealer, whatever else I need to put on as far as my face. I will be talking about bronzers and blushes later, so don't worry about that. I won't skip that out, but I will put on my foundation and do my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I did my foundation already, did my eyebrows, and one eye is done, just to show you how the look is going to turn out at the end. I'm going to be working on this side, as you can tell, because there's no makeup on there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I know it's kind of awkward because I'm really close to the camera, but that's only because I'm going to show you how to do this eye. So first what we're going to do, like I said, primer is very important. So I'm going to start with an eye primer, and today I will be using MAC Paint Pot in the color Painterly. So I will be using that, and I will be applying it with a Sigma Precision Angle P84 brush. Just looks like that. I am spreading this throughout my whole eyelid and my whole eye. And I'm gonna take it all the way up to under my eyebrow, on the brow bone. So I'm just gonna pat all that on there. And also putting it under here as well, because I will be applying eyeshadow on my lower lash line. And I know that looks a little messy, but all I'm going to do is grab just one of my fingers and just rub it all in and just blend it all in. I'm going to move on to my crease now. Pretty much I'm just going to take a just a matte natural light brown. The reason why I want to put that brown on my crease is just so that it gives your eye a little definition, and it tells you where your crease is and where you should put your makeup as far as eyeshadow goes. So the color I'm using for my matte brown is this one right here. That's called Buck, and it's by Urban Decay. And I'm applying that with just a blending brush from Sigma. It's E25. Okay, so now we're going to do something. We're going to grab a darker color just for the end part of this eye. We're not going to go more towards this way. It's just going to be at this end, and I'll be explaining it pretty much. But I'm grabbing this darker color right here. It's just it's a dark brown, and it has like a gold undertone in it. It has like some gold sparkles, so it won't be just matte. It'll add some, glitter to your face. If you don't like glitter on your face, then you can just choose a darker matte brown. And I'm using a small tapered blending brush, E45 by Sigma. And it's just like it's the same kind of blending brush, except it's just a little more tapered at the end. So I'm just pretty much going to kind of line it at the bottom down here, and then bring it up into your crease. Up into the crease. Bringing it back and forth, not as far as the other color, as the brown color, maybe just about halfway. Bring it down, and just back and forth. And also just it makes that little triangle area right here. An outer V is what it's called. And you're just gonna fill that in right here. And I'm gonna grab a little more, just to make it a little darker. Alright, so next I'm going to be going in with a lighter color towards the inner part of your eye. And pretty much what that does for, getting a lighter color more towards the inner part of your eye, it actually makes your eyes a little more brighter and a little more wide, a little more awake. So I will be using just a lighter color, and I'm using this color. It's called Virgin. It's just a lighter peachy color. I'm using just a little shader brush by Studio Gear. It's number 28. Putting that right in the inner corner. Inner corner and out towards about halfway of the eye. Actually, no, about 2/3. 2/3. I'm also going to be applying that same shadow just underneath my brow, just to kind of highlight my brow a little bit, and just gives that highlighting effect for your makeup in general. So, and highlighting is essential. It's good because it really brightens your face and it makes you look good for pictures and all and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my crease, and I'm just gonna grab just a big fluffy blending brush. This one's by MAC. It's the number 224, and I'm just gonna go back in and just blend all that out. And it's a clean brush. There's no product on it. I'm going to line my lower lash line with that same dark shadow that we used up here. Sorry, I forgot to mention that color, the name of the color, but that one's Darkhorse, also by Urban Decay. All these shadows in my palette are from Urban Decay, so. Okay. And I'm literally just lining my lower lash line with it. This kind of just adds to your smoky eye effect. Gives your eye a little more dramatic feel. You don't want to make it too dark, but you want to make it noticeable. And I'm stopping about just right here. I'm going to do something else with that. Okay. I'm pretty much going back with the fluffy brush that I used for that light color, and I'm using that light color again, and I'm just going in the inner corner, right in the tear duct right here, and going down here. That also gives the effect that your eyes are bigger and more wide awake. So I'm going to line my waterline now with just a black, you can just use like a black regular pencil for this. The one I'm using right now, it's actually a crayon, it's not a pencil, but it's Master Drama eyeliner crayon, just looks like that. And I'm just lining my waterline. Okay, so next I will be doing my upper lash line. I'm gonna line my upper lash line with this gel liner. It's by Maybelline. It's the Eye Studio one in the color Blackest Black, and I'm using a Sigma eyeliner brush, E.l.f. There you go, E.l.f. And just gonna be lining my upper lash line with that. I'm not gonna do a cat eye effect or anything. As you can see, it's just straight on. So it's just, you know, something simple, something classic style, so you don't have to worry about the little flick at the end. I'm going to be doing this off camera. I won't show you how to line your upper lash line, but if you go look at my other videos, I usually do it on camera. I just don't want to make this video a lot longer than it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm also going to be doing my lashes. I pretty much curl my eyelashes, and then I add my favorite mascara so far, which is the Real by Benefit. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, so I finished with my eyes, and I also did the rest of my face. I did a little contouring, just a little bit, added blush and a little highlighter on top. Products I used were the blush and bronzer duo by Nars in the color, let's see, the blush is the color Orgasm, and the bronzer that I use is Laguna, and they're both by Nars, so I'm in this cute, nice little duo. And then for highlighting, I used Soft and Gentle by MAC. It's a little gold, nice peachy color, love it. So I'm just gonna move on to the lips. What I recommend for recruitment is, I would say just use like a tinted chapstick. Just that way your lips will be moisturized, and of course you get that nice color out of it. And then you can add some lip gloss to it if you'd like. I recommend Baby Lips by Maybelline. I love these things. The colors are great. They have different colors. There's like nude, and then to like the darkest red. Even they have just like the clear. If you want, you know, if you don't want to add any color, you don't have to. You could just add the chapstick and some lip gloss and you'll be good. The one I'm using is Cherry Me Lip Balm. It smells so good. And it's just like a red. So just gonna apply that. Comes out really pink and reddish. As you can see, the pigmentation on it is really good. And just like that. And then if you want to add a lip gloss, I'll do that for you guys. I'm going to use e.l.f. Mineral Lip Gloss. This is the color Fierce. I like to make my lips like really pink. I like to make them stand out since I have a neutral eye going on. And there you go. And that's pretty much it for the whole look. Some tips that I want to give to you guys as far as touching up and stuff, like during the day. Oh, I forgot to mention, always set your makeup with a makeup setting spray. I recommend MAC Fix Plus. I use that all the time. And recently I've been using All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray by Urban Decay. This one's a good one too. So just go ahead and set your makeup just like that. And it's supposed to leave it, you know, nice and cool and stuff for your face. So your makeup doesn't like, you know, kind of making awkward gestures. But so that it doesn't fall off your face or it doesn't look any cakey. It looks really natural and gives you that nice glow on your face. So recommend setting spray always. Now just a few tips on you know, touching up later in the day. What you really need is like a nice little bag that can fit into your purse or whatever, and that will be holding the things I will be mentioning right now. So you definitely want to take like a little compact mirror, an eyelash curler dropped it, sorry. An eyelash curler for curling your eyelashes if they get a little droopy. And then if you want to touch up your mascara, go ahead and take your mascara. Definitely take some Q-tips or take this makeup remover pen by e.l.f. that I found at Target. It's only about $1 or so, so you can go ahead and touch up with that. Just in case makeup starts to run or something, you can just like take off the little thing and just wipe it and then cover it up like again. So yeah, but that's definitely a must. Also take just an eyeliner. I have an eyeliner pen that's just nice to take on the go and just touch up if it gets any like if it, you know, like I said, if it runs and you need to take it off, or if it starts to like fade, just fill it in. Do that. And then also take like a sponge. This one is actually from Ulta. It's a nice blending sponge. And concealer. This is from MAC. This is a Pro Longwear Concealer. If you want something cheaper, I also recommend the Dream Lumi Concealer from Maybelline. It also highlights your face, so that's a nice plus. And then just blend that into, you know, under your eyes or wherever you need to put it. And also take some oil absorbing facial tissues or some blotting papers, definitely, because it is going to be hot and you are going to tend to get sweaty and a little, you know, shiny on the face, and that pretty much prevents it. You just take a little paper and you blot it all over your face and it gets rid of the shininess and the oil, and that leaves, it's a good skincare product as well, so definitely a must. And finally, just like you know, the chapstick or the lip gloss or the lipstick that you ended up, you know, choosing at the end of the day to wear, definitely take that to touch that up. So that's pretty much, oh, and take gum. Gum is good too. But anything else, that's pretty much it for my whole video and for the whole tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I didn't talk your head off for so long. But thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, leave me some comments down below. I will be putting up products and all that information all in the down bar, and it'll be on my blog. So yeah, thanks so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, bye.